Welcome to Red Paddle Co. I'm George and I'm going to be talking you through the 9.6 Compact MSL Packed. Now this is the next generation of paddleboard. It effectively packs down to just half the size of a conventional paddleboard, and as you can see from the bags, it's quite a substantial difference in terms of transportability, making it even easier to get out there and really explore. Now there's some really key features which stand this board far apart from any other board on the market right now. At 9 foot 6 inches long, it's effectively the same shape as our 10.6 Ride award-winning paddleboard, but a foot shorter to give it that extra bit of pack size and make it even more compact when it goes into the bag. But it maintains that 32-inch width. Now that's the real sweet spot in terms of stability, but also giving you that glide you need for going out on some longer adventures. It's got a really nice rounded nose and a really nice rounded tail. So that means that width, although the board is shorter than the 10.6 Ride, can be carried all the way to the front and to the back of the board, giving you extra stability and making it even easier when you're getting to grips with the board. Now, some of the real science in this and the real innovation in this. You can see these two lines at the front of the board going right up to the front. This is actually our quad stringer system. So these are stringers which run from the front all the way to the back and all the way around on the underside of the board as well. And there's actually two layers of stringer here, and they're applied slightly differently from the under layer to the top layer to give you that stiffness. Effectively, think of it like a slack line between two trees, and as you tighten it, you get that tension. So as you put pressure into this board, these stringers start to go under tension and give you that unrivaled stiffness, and a stiffness that is no compromise to any other board in the range. We've also got our MSL Packed technology material. So this is a new material which saw us go back to the drawing board and use over 10 years of inflatable paddleboard design to be able to create something that was malleable but also still offered that durability and stiffness that we were after. It's an extra high tensile thread matrix which allows the board to actually fold down the middle to create a much smaller pack size. So there's a living hinge down the middle, and as such, there's a few features which have to be altered as a result of this. So you can see the deck pad is cut in two. That allows you to fold the board when it's deflated before you roll it. And also the carry handle has been put just off center. That actually has the added benefit that if you're a slightly smaller rider or a slightly taller rider, you can choose which side of the board you pick the board up from, making it much more comfortable to carry it over longer distances. And that's one of the real benefits of this board in terms of carrying it, transporting it, and going on those longer adventures. The board itself weighs just under 7.5 kilograms. That's just over 16 pounds. So it's super lightweight for traveling over long distances. And then as we move down to the back of the board, you've got this diamond cut deck pad area. So it means you can orientate yourself. As you do step towards the back of the board, whether you be in surf, due to its length, it does surf quite nicely in anything up to sort of chest high waves. Due to that, you can step back and you've got that extra traction, extra grip, but also know where you're on the board so you don't go too far and slip off the back. And then further down, you've got your inflation valve for quick inflation and deflation, and you've also got your integrated leash point there. So you can securely attach yourself to the board, something that's vital if you ever are going out on the water. Now this board has multiple international patents pending, so you won't find it anywhere else. And if we turn the board over, you can see now the quad stringer system right down the back of the board there that gives it that rigidity, that gives it that stiffness. But also right on the tail, we've got this click twin fin system. So again, to allow the board to fold, you've got the two fins rather than the three in comparison to say a Ride or round board. But also they're slightly larger than our I-fins, so it gives you that traction without losing any of the performance. Now, not only did the board have to be fully redesigned and rethought, we also had to reconsider the whole package. So when it's packed down, it comes as standard with our Titan pump to half the amount of time it takes to inflate your board to anywhere between 15 and 22 psi. With the 9.6 Compact, I would always recommend getting it to about 18 psi to get the most out of each and every session on the water. And then you've also got the compact backpack. Again, you can see the difference between the standard Red Paddle Co backpack and the compact backpack. It's much smaller, and as such, it is much more ergonomic on the back, so it fits much nicer, and we've cut the shoulder straps with soft brush cotton to make it nice and soft when transporting it around. Inside that bag, we've also got our 5-piece carbon nylon paddle. So it fits nicely inside the bag and can be easily assembled, so you can go just about anywhere with the full package right on your back in something that is only half the size but double the adventure of a normal paddleboard. If you have any specific questions about the 9/6 Compat or any of the other boards in the range, then feel free to contact us by email, live chat, or why not request your very own personalised video, and we'll be more than happy to help. Happy paddling!